Friday morning, right about this time, we check in with Scott Crothers from Stifel Nicholas. Good morning, Scott Crothers.
Good morning, McGraw.
We were up big, almost 350 on Friday. What happened?
Yes, great day on Friday. The Dow was up 348 points, closed at 25,310, ending the week about flat after falling earlier in the week. Utilities and energy were the best performers on Friday as rates backed off from their four-year high seen earlier in the week. The yield on the 10-year U.S. Treasury fell at 2.871%, and that's what helped bring the market higher.
All right, now let's talk about my old neighbor. It's been busy the last couple of days, Mr. Warren Buffett. What's going on there?
Right. Warren Buffett's annual letter came out on Saturday. He said the new tax law was very good for Berkshire. They reached $29 billion from the new change, and also said that it would be a huge tailwind for equity investors this year. They have $119 billion in short-term treasuries, and they want to buy something, but they cannot find anything to buy at this time. So
they got $100 billion burning a hole in his pocket. He wants to do something, but he doesn't know where to go.
He just hasn't found the right place yet. So.
You know, it was a 10-page letter, and I would recommend anybody who's interested to read it because he writes for the common man. He does not write for the investor genius with all these special words and codes. It's very reader-friendly.
Sounds good.
Yeah. All right. The new tax law. Speaking of the new tax law, what do you know? What do we hear? What's going on?
Right. Well, the new tax law gives companies a big incentive to buy and sell used goods like airplanes, rail cars, industrial machines. It has to do with how they can deduct depreciation. It involves sales and leasebacks, but it might be good for businesses. We might see like swap meets for slightly depreciated business assets because it's so beneficial to them. So.
All right. And then what do we hear about GE?
No, GE plans to nominate three new directors before their next meeting on April 20th. One is a former Daimler CEO. Another is a former American Airlines CEO and former chairman of the Financial Accounting Standards Board. The last one is very interesting because GE plans on restating their earnings at the meeting in April. So.
All right. And then markets today.
Which usually is not that great. So we'll see what happens. So.
Yeah, right. I don't know how much new board members change GE's future, but we'll sit and watch and see what happens. Markets today, how do they look?
Today the Dow looks up 200 points. We hear from Jim Bullard this morning and a few others from the Federal Reserve later this week. We get new home sales today, durable goods tomorrow, and GDP on Wednesday. So we've got a busy week this week.
Scott Crothers, have yourself a good day. We'll wait for it all week. Thanks for you. We'll talk to you tomorrow.